Welcome to Tell It with
Nelly,
and Adrian,
where we tell it like it is.
Yes.
Oh my God. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. This is our first time we're doing a podcast.
Yes.
We just wanted to start one because we have opinions and we want to express them.
Yes. So we've been thinking about doing this for some time now. So it's awesome that we're getting this going on our scratch bit. So first things first.
Yes.
Demi Lovato, she was out and about, or seen out and about. Obviously,
voting.
She had
right?
Yeah,
she was
exactly.
voting.
Her photos of voting. Apparently, she's in a halfway house. She has to go to a halfway house like 3 days a week, which I think is pretty standard with the situation that came.
Right.
It's all for her health and for getting better, but apparently she's like back and forth between home and that. So that's her situation right now.
Well, that's kind of nice.
But yeah, at least she got to get out and vote. That was
for real. They let her out.
That. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm so happy for her. But
she's been out for a very long time. We haven't seen her or heard anything from her for a while.
Yeah, I feel like I believe that she like wrote stuff or well, she had what was that? Baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
No.
Wasn't that her song?
Yeah, that was like a long time ago.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. Baby,
Jesus
I'm sorry.
Christ. Well, in the industry.
She did have her song, what was it, Sober?
Yeah.
She had that song Sober right before she relapsed. Which is so terrible.
Tell it. Tell it.
Poor Demi. And that's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to deal with that kind of stuff.
I have addictions.
Right.
We all have addictions.
We all have some sort, and then
it's just hard when you're in the limelight like that.
Yeah, and some people's addictions are harder than others,
Absolutely.
and it doesn't make them any less of a person, and it just they're susceptible.
God,
anybody's susceptible to temptation.
She is such a good artist to me, and
I know.
I
She's
feel
so
like some of her songs helped me through some stuff when I was younger. So,
oh, for real?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, she's been struggling with this stuff for a very long time.
Yeah.
And, she has come out with it, and, I feel she's written songs about it, and I think that really identifies with some certain, just some people.
Yeah.
And I think it helps, in a way that it's not like somebody's talking to you. You're not talking, you're not venting to them. It's like you connect with somebody without having that verbal confirmation, and because that's not a hard thing that is a hard thing to talk about. It's not something that's really easy to just come out with. So when you see somebody in the limelight that struggles with this type of thing, and you identify with that, it kind of humanizes the artist or whoever they're looking up to or listening to, but it also builds you up inside in a way that you're kind of connecting with them.
Tell it.
Right, you know? And it's like everybody wants a sense of community. And what better way than by connecting with people? And if you connect by music, or if you connect by talking, or whatever, who's to say that that's not helping? Right. Just a little bit.
Right, exactly. You do your own. Everyone has their own remedy, and I feel exactly the same. Music is a part of this girl's life, and I believe that it is part of her therapy and help of, rehabilitation of all this. So I shout out to her and prayers and wish nothing but the best for her and her recovery and the journey that she's on, because I definitely know from just family experiences that is not something easy to get by. It's definitely something you have to be strong-willed for, and that girl is strong. So shouts out to her about that. So
good for you, Demi Lovato.
Yes,
we love you.
We love you, girl. Moving on.
Right. So, speaking of voting.
Oh, yes.
We live in Texas, and in Texas we were all about Beto and having this blue wave. Sorry, GOP people that are listening.
Sorry.
But we were really rooting for Beto, and Beyonce posted literally 4 hours before the polls closed.
You mother. Yes.
And it did not help at all.
No.
In fact, Beto lost by, I think, 400,000 votes.
Landslide?
No, it was very close.
Is that close?
Yeah, it was. We were within. It was 4 points, within 3 or 4 points.
Oh, okay.
Of beating Ted Cruz, which is not that much.
Yeah.
That's such a small margin. And what do you think as far as, do you think that it was a ploy? you know. Do you think it helped Beto? Do you think it made it a little bit worse for Beto? Do you think it affected Beyonce in a way? What do you think?
Well, you already know off the muscle that I'm going to definitely pro B and defend the situation at hand. But I'm going to be very honest. I honestly feel as though it was all a money strategy. Politics is such a shitty thing.
Tell it, girl.
To deal with.
Tell it.
It can jeopardize your career. It can fuck your money up.
Right.
Period. So
Tell it.
At the end of the day, these were money moves that were made, and yes, doing it towards the end, that close to the end, not giving people the opportunity, I guess, to feel like Beyonce's responsible for their decision for voting for Beto, which I think is just ridiculous when you say it out loud.
Right.
For them to throw so much blah on her, like... You know, I don't know. Something must have been going on, or maybe that was her decision. But at the end of the day, I think it was a smart money move, because if she would have done it early on, and this is just my opinion only because I hate politics, I feel like she would have lost some fans in a sense during the whole tour mess with her and, you know, Jay doing that whole tour thing. It could have affected her tickets. It could have affected some parents like, no, you're not going to that concert.
Oh, because she's pro-Beto.
She's pro-Beto.
Right.
And lose out on that money.
That's so
from
smart.
Tour. That's the only real logical in my head and Nellie's head.
Oh my God, I did not
reason.
Even think about that.
Like, you know, there's people like that out there, you know, and despite how much of a great entertainer she is, people go based off of the emotion of that. So I feel like it would have affected them in that sense, and I feel like that was a money move. But ultimately, we don't know what her true reason is behind it. She did it. At least she did do it.
That's
and
nice.
I mean, I know some people feel like it's kind of like a mockery in a sense, you know, 4 hours before, like, God, I can't even sit there and like ponder if, you know, Beyonce's right. Should I vote for Beto and then go vote? Like, it sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
It does, but you know, some people are like that.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's like people idolize these people, you know, celebrities, and every decision that they do, you know, kind of dictates their day or how they think or stuff like that, you know. That is quite a bit of the population. Yeah. You know, it's not everybody,
want
but
someone to blame.
They do.
Type thing.
Yeah. So it's just crazy. Yeah. I wish that she would have just not said anything at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe do something after the vote and we found out Beto lost, because I think he was going to lose anyways. Yeah. Just like a condolences, or like put that hat on, like, I support you, Beto.
Like,
you
just
know,
want you to know I voted for you.
Right.
Kind
and,
of
you know,
thing.
she is from Houston, so.
Maybe she did that because she was voting and she just happened to wear a Beto hat, and then, like, you know what I mean?
Girl,
like,
did you see that picture?
Yeah.
She wasn't wearing no voting outfit or anything. She was wearing like what kind of shirt was she wearing? It's like really, hold on, let's take a look at this.
Wasn't it like a onesie or something?
I thought it was it a onesie? I thought it was like a leotard or something.
Yeah, like a leotard onesie.
A black one that was like kind of shimmering a little bit.
Yeah, with that long jacket, with a long jacket type thing.
It was cute. I liked it. She has a cute outfit.
She's always fucking cute.
Fucking cute ass bitch.
I love her.
Beyonce.
Okay. Outfit.
Let's take a look. Beyonce Instagram.
Beto. Just put Instagram Beto. There you go.
There it is.
Perfect.
Oh, it's a crop top.
There you go. See, she's
crop top sweater with some shorts. Okay, it's cute. I like the all black.
I would go vote in that.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it really matches the hat too.
I mean, you know, ultimately, that could have been her, like, I went to go vote bitch picture, and everybody's taking it to a whole nother level.
Right.
But it's bae. She's going to take pictures like this. This is her. She's gorgeous. That's how her Instagram is. I don't blame her. I mean, do these other people get fucking criticized for their, like, tiny framed pictures on their Instagram and all of it uniform? Like, no. Like, bae goes all out with her pictures, how she does stuff, and maybe she was just fucking voting that day. Like, goddamn.
She does it in threes. I love it. It's so cute.
She's beautiful. Moving on.
Speaking of Beyonce, I was really hoping, because, okay, so Beyonce and Mariah Carey, they go back. Mm-hmm. You know, in my fantasy is Mariah Carey introduced Beyonce to Jay-Z, just because they worked together a lot. Yeah, her and Mariah and Jay-Z did, and you know, she gave him his very first #1 single, which was hers, a Heartbreaker, and he was featured on it. Yes, and I like to think that they were introduced because of Mariah Carey, because I love them, and there was a few years ago a rumor of them doing something together.
Ooh.
Like some director or artist or something posted on their Twitter or their Instagram and said that there's a picture of Mariah and Beyonce at some award ceremony, and said that there was a project that they were working on. And so I don't know what was going on with that.
What do you think? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. I was hoping, since Mariah Carey's new album is coming out November 16th, it's called Caution.
Tell it.
I was hoping that they would have something together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've been friends for so long. Mariah just signed with Roc Nation as a management company. So her and Beyonce were together earlier this year for their little meeting.
Well, you know, with these things, I think it'll take time, and I think it's going to happen.
I think so too.
It's just...
They probably already did something together, and they're just waiting to release it. Like
they're probably doing the bells and whistles. You know, they're both perfectionists. So
right.
Period.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Period.
So, and they've been friends for a very long time.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I know. I hope that they do.
I know you've been waiting
together.
on this for a minute.
I love it.
A hot minute.
Mariah Carey's my favorite person, so anything that goes on with her, I know about.
You do.
Pretty much, yeah. Apparently,
Mariah.
Right. Apparently, her and Britney were supposed to do something together.
Okay.
But that never came to fruition. Do you like... Okay, I want to ask you, because her new album's coming out, and she has a song with... Do you know who Gunna is? Gunna?
No.
No? Okay, never mind. So she has that song with Ty Dolla $ign, The Distance, which was so cute. Did you hear it? Have you heard it?
The Distance, yeah.
The Distance. It's so freaking cute. And then she has a song called Giving Me Life with Slick Rick and Blood Orange. Do you know them?
Slick Rick, yes.
And Blood Orange?
Probably not. Are they one and two? Are they duos?
No, they're just two random features.
No, I have
I've never heard of them, but Blood Orange has a like top 10 song right now.
I don't, honestly. I need to look into
I know, me too. I was like, I've never heard of these people before. And then she just released a song a week ago called A No No that has a Crush on You sample by Lil Kim. What would be awesome, because it's super hip hop, if Lil Kim were to get on that song.
That would be dope.
To remix. Or a lot of people were saying Cardi B.
I wish Kim would just get on a fucking track, period.
Kim?
Yeah.
She has music out.
No, like, I want to hear her mainstream. Like, back in the day. Like, you could turn on the fucking radio station, the hip-hop stations at least, and you could hear a Kim song, at least, for sure. And now it's like...
She should get on that song with Mariah.
She's doing music, and she's doing great, which, you know, by all means, of course, she's doing great, but I just want to hear her on the radio. I want to see her on TV more. I want to see her videos, like...
She looks crazy now. I don't know if I want to see her on TV.
Do you think she looks crazy?
Tell it. Yes.
Don't. Okay.
So
I'm going to tell it.
You know she does.
She overdid it. It was overdone.
I really hope Nicki doesn't get to Lil Kim status.
I don't think Nick has a reason. I think that...
Just her ass shots.
I'm going to be honest. Nick's big thing is her ass. And her titties are huge. Like, everyone's, like, going down.
Right.
We're jumping from Kim to Nick. But still, like, regardless, with Kim, I feel like her nose was a big issue for her, which I remember, because my nose, I feel the same way. It's one of those things where...
you got something done,
it's a rounded thing. No, I want to, though. But
you were looking into it.
She did it, and it looked great the first time.
Really? How many times has she done it?
I feel like she's gotten work done over and over again.
Why?
They're getting smaller and smaller. It's getting smaller and smaller.
She's trying to become Michael Jackson.
The first time, oh my God, as if it's not already too late. She's like LaToya's sister. LaToya Jackson.
Yeah. Oh my God. She has the smallest nose I've ever seen in my entire life.
Tell it. She don't have a nose, right?
She's a skull.
Tell it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So, moving on. Okay, moving on. Meek Mill's new girlfriend.
Who is it?
Okay.
Hold on. I have to look at this picture.
I have pictures.
Meek Mill girlfriend?
Yes.
Nessa?
Nessa. That's that bitch.
Ooh, okay.
She's cute.
She is kind of cute.
Okay.
She has a round face. She's kind of thick.
She has a round face, right?
Yeah.
So apparently she was
pretty.
seen with him somewhere.
She was seen where?
They were at a party or something and whatnot. It was on IG too, and now, you know, people are making their, you know, comments and speaking on, you know, comparisons. You know how people do.
So who are they comparing her to?
Who do you think?
Mila Nikki?
Nikki. Of course, they compare her Nikki to Nessa. But
Nikki's so much prettier.
Oh, you know.
She just has that face.
Nick is cute.
She looks like a strong woman.
Oh.
But
she's a Sag. Of course she's strong.
But some people don't like strong women. They like soft.
They hate strong
women.
Right, that's why I'm
know. Single. Right? And it's not like, you know, Nikki, she's crazy. Yeah. We all know it.
I love it.
I love it too.
It's her personality.
It is her personality.
Suck
people are
your
like,
mom if you don't like her personality. But
they keep, so I keep reading on Twitter, like, or Facebook and whatnot. Oh, Nikki needs to grow up. She's 35? 36? How old is Nicki Minaj?
Nick is 33.
So, you know, they're like basically telling her to grow up.
I think she's 35.
She's 35.
35?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, I think she looks great for 35.
Yeah, she looks good.
She really does.
I mean, fuck, you know, yeah, she's, yeah. Okay, so the whole, like, speaking on the Nick thing, how do you feel about the Nick and Cardi feud? Do you feel like it's still relevant? Do you feel like it's finally died down? Do you think
I think it's died down.
I think it's buried. But
you think so?
But I mean, that, of
I don't think they're gonna...
I think new stuff will eventually surface.
I think it will, but I think it will be good stuff. Yeah. Because I don't think that
reconciling and stuff?
I don't know. Like, so I feel that the little thing that they had on Twitter where they're like, oh, let's just speak about positivity from now on. Mm-hmm. This is not the other. And Cardi agreed to it or whatever. I think that kind of squashed it. There's still a little bit of like things going on here and there with Nicki becoming having 100 entries on the Billboard Top 100,
right,
but never having a number one.
Right.
So it's like, what do you think is better? You know, I think
this whole number game is fucking stupid. Right. I mean, honestly. You cannot use these fucking numbers and compare to all these other artists that are underground that, like, you don't know their audience. And at the same time, just because people are downloading and stuff doesn't mean the content's being listened to.
Or better. Right.
Period. Mm-hmm. So I just think it's a fucking ridiculous number game that has a way to put your name on something. If not, then it's just your word. Like, I'm better. I'm the best. Why not just fucking say that?
I like it.
Fuck the numbers. Fuck the numbers and fucking say it. I'm the fucking best. Everyone listens to my shit, not yours.
Right.
Mine's is played more than yours, period.
Right.
People want to see numbers. Okay. And then what?
And then what? Right.
Who's the better artist? Who's gonna tell? The numbers are telling because...
Okay, so Nicki has over 100 entries on there. Cardi only just came out, 2 years ago?
Right.
So she doesn't have a ton of, content yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Right.
I think it's kind of squashed. I hope that they end up doing another song other than Motorsport, which I really liked. I loved that song.
That whole feud was redonkulous.
It was crazy.
The whole rewriting of the fucking verse and all that extra shenanigans.
Oh my god, right.
So...
Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But ultimately, I feel like, it's done and over with. I do think that they should collab in a good way. Mm-hmm. Just like back in the day with Kim and Fox and Missy and, all them. Or
Girls'
whatever.
Night or something?
Yeah, Left Eye. Yeah, if that was all of them. Yeah, Girls' Night. So, yeah, moving on. We have...
What do you
basically, think? We basically have opinions on person of the week,
Who is your person of the week?
Person of the week for me is going to have to go to Ellen.
Ellen?
Yeah.
Like Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah. For some reason, like, I know this sounds crazy, but she's just like, every time I go and scroll her page or come across information about her, like, she's always doing something so generous.
Oh,
Ellen's so
nice.
fucking generous, despite her last name.
Did you? Oh my God.
But,
Tell it.
yeah, no, okay, I take that back. Ellen's not my person of the week.
You're taking it back. She's taking back this person of the week.
Rewind it. Rewind it.
Okay, we're going to edit that out.
I need more time.
No more time. Okay, so my person of the week is going out to...
Did you say Mariah? I swear to God.
Oh, actually, I'm going with Ari.
Okay.
Ariana Grande. I love her new song. Mm-hmm. It's so freaking good. It just... If you... So, y'all listeners, if you have not heard the song yet, go listen to it right now. And then watch my video. Watch my video on Adrian Belanti channel on YouTube. And you can watch my reaction to the song to get my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Which I really love. And it just basically what I said in the video is that it really told a different side of her. I don't know if she like wrote it herself or she had like a bunch of people helping her or whatever, but the beat is so smooth. It is such a smooth, like cool groove beat that you could listen to in the car. And then the quality of the lyrics is amazing. Like I can see into Ariana now. Before, it was just kind of vapid. She's a vapid girl. Yeah. She doesn't have very many things or whatever. Like, she's just growing up, you know. Immaturity is natural. Is natural, and it comes in all different forms that not everybody's going to like or whatever. Right. So I feel like with this song, it really... Oh, my gosh. With Mac Miller dying... her little cutting off the fiance with Pete Davidson, all of that craziness going on. Do you think that this song was, she's just capitalizing on all that drama? Tell it.
Capitalizing is such a strong word, though. Like, it's more like saying, like, she's taking advantage of the entire situation, which I feel like in order to do that would have some sort of control in it even happening or occurring. Mm-hmm. Do we blame her for Mac's death? Did he overdose himself because he went into a depression because of her relationship with Pete?
Oh. I don't know. Do you think he... Oh my gosh. I didn't know. Do you think that he knew about... obviously Ariana and Pete have been dating, but...
Engaged that quickly? Right. Been with Mac for years, like...
So, but was that, like...
Tell it.
Was that, like... Okay, so when Ariana and Mac split up, was that pretty recent? Before she met Pete Davidson? Like, what was the... How long was it?
I don't think the breakup was very long at all.
Really?
At all.
So between Mac Miller and Pete Davidson, you think she moved on so quickly? Mm-hmm. Well, you know that they were saying like all kinds of craziness about why he died or why she broke up with Pete Davidson and all this stuff. Like I guess yeah. So I don't know. I don't think so. But you know what? People are crazy. You know, with Kyle, the guy from what's it called? Lincoln Park committing suicide? Oh, Chester or whatever?
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's so sad. But, you know, people... It happens to people.
It does. It's a sickness.
It's not really... There are things that can happen in your life that influence that, but I don't think that we should just blame one person per se.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And, you know, I think Ariana is capitalizing on this song. Oh, yeah, for sure. She... You know, that's kind of what people do. Adele does it.
It's convenient. I'm going to use that instead of...
it's convenient. I don't know. I think that's a strong word. I would say this type of situation...
Would she have music out regardless, whether Mac was alive or not?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I mean, I think that with Sweetener, we would have gotten more out of it. She just dropped a video and then she put out a new song. Like, that's weird. That is so weird to me that you would drop a song and then literally a week later drop a video. But a lot of people are also thinking she's dropping an album tomorrow. I don't know. And there's so much interest in her right now because of the whole Pete Davidson, Mac Miller drama. So the stans are going to love her. The song is super cute, so it's going to appeal to kids. There's no bad words in it. There's no nothing. You know, Ariana Grande, she's so bubblegum pop.
Right.
And it is going to be a really big generator of, I think, interest and money and plays. She's already has the global Spotify record of 900 million listens in one day. Over.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good for her.
Good for her.
That's good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah,
you know.
no.
It's definitely a good thing.
But
it's like
it looks
people need to know that this is inspired.
Yeah.
It's not just calculated where it's like I'm gonna kill Mac Miller by dating Pete Davidson, create all this drama, and then I'm gonna release all this music.
Have
you know what I mean?
Something to write about.
At least you don't want to think that.
You don't want to be a Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift is so calculated and snaky.
Tell it.
She's the biggest snake in the world. Hella. Gosh, she's
Hella
crazy.
Snaky.
Super snaky.
Okay.
She comes out with good music though.
Yeah. It's catchy.
Yeah, it is. With her 9 boyfriends.
Ooh.
Exes.
I've had 9 times 9
What?
boyfriends.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
I'm kidding.
Okay, good. Thank God.
God. I don't even think I've ever had 9. Anyway.
That's good.
Oh my God, I got sucked into my fucking loneliness. Okay. Moving out of that headspace, we've got 3 minutes to shut this down.
Who are you talking about next?
Let's do,
You had something that you were talking about.
I mean, we can talk about it, but I don't think we're going to make it under 2 minutes. I will say that I want to shout out to some funny ass people on Instagram. Celise, Roman, T. These are just some of my favorites.
Oh.
Hi, my name's T. That's her.
That's cute.
But anywho, I think she's supposedly like Lucy's great granddaughter.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy Ball.
Lucille Ball. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so she's gorgeous. But so there's some people that I laugh at in the toilet sometimes.
On the toilet.
I'm being real. Shout out to Call of Duty Zombies.
Have you played it?
I'm gonna cop it.
You're copying it?
I'm gonna cop it.
What's that?
Wait, I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get it? Okay.
Next Friday, we'll talk about that. Next sesh.
Oh my God, I'm
excited.
I haven't played video games in so long. I don't have a PS4.
What the fuck happened to your system?
I don't know. I think I broke it or something like that.
Madre.
Right? And then Brandon only has a PS3. So
booty.
I know.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Any shows?
Oh my God, Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, so good. Oh my God.
Fucking amazing.
It's kind of slow.
At first, but it's so worth it.
It really is.
It's like reading a good book.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
Right?
It's so good.
I love that.
It was scary too.
It was. Oh, Nelly.
No. Oh, I thought about you. I was like, DJ No.
Ew.
Oh my God.
No, I don't want to be Nelly.
Poor Nelly.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, guys. So y'all follow us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's of course Tell It Podcast. Our Twitter, Tell It Podcast.
Right. Facebook, Tell It Podcast.
Yep.
We're going to start a Patreon here in a little bit once we get our everything going as far as like imagery and whatnot. So we're super excited.
Yes, I can't wait for y'all to check that out.
Right.
And we'll of course have images and an idea what we look like, so y'all can just have a face with
and then
it.
follow me on Instagram. It's Adri, ADREYYY.
Yes, and mine is at the Nelly Vendrell. That's THEE Nelly, V is in Victory, ENDREL.
Woo! Okay, I'm super excited.
Oh my God! Thanks,
Can't wait for the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.